Three Bowls Trader. I'm going to right now buy gold for a quick scalp. I'm going to buy the same amount I did before. I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, done. I bought it. Let's have a look at it. Let's see what it does. Gold, live market. This is the time. Let's see what happens. I'm going to remove the buy sell panel. Let's see. Let's change the time frame. Show you what's happening. You're here. Let's see where it takes us. It might take us up here. 55 might take us to 58. Might take us higher. Might take us only to 44. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see what happens. It's very likely it's going to take us up here. Let's see. This is very late in the session. Let's see what happens. I'll pause the trade and get back to it soon. Okay, I'm back. I want to show what the time frames look like. This is the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour. This is the 1 hour. Okay. It has to go above this. I'm sure it's going to go above these two highs. I'm not sure how far it'll go. Maybe it's going to go just up to 46. Maybe it's going to go higher. I'll pause the trade and get back to it. very, very soon. Back in the trade, I drew the targets that I'm interested in. Hesitation at any of these targets would be a sell for me. So then I would need to close the trade if it hesitates or struggles to go through one of these lines. Not sure how far it will get today. It's kind of very late in the session on Friday night for the Western world. Let's see what happens. I don't really want to keep the trade over the weekend, but if I have no choice, I'll do so, because I really think it's gonna get to one of these areas. Let's have a look. I'll pause the trade again and get back to it later. Back in the trade. It is pretty late. It is 7 p.m. in London. It's 7:12 right now, and about 3:10, 3:12 in New York. Let's have a look. Let's see if this moves in our direction. I added a new line. What we expect is for it to trade just below the line, come back and go through, or to go through. If it hits a line right on and hesitates or backs off, I'm gonna be out. I'll pause the trade and get back to it soon. Back in the trade. Really late. I don't want to hold it overnight. We're in profit. I'm getting out. It might go to my target, but I don't want to run the risk. It might go down, so I just prefer to just do that and leave it at that. More commentary later. I'll get back to you very shortly, showing what actually happened with it, but again, I don't want to run the risk. Back again, now with a commentary. It might do it in the morning, or evening, wherever you are, depends on whatever you are, Sunday. I think it's gonna go to one of these lines. Maybe it's gonna gap up, and then from there it's gonna come down. That's my expectation, but I didn't want to hold the trade over the weekend because there is also a risk it can come back down to maybe 25 or a little lower, and then go for those targets. So I thought it was going to break through today, but it didn't. We still were wrong, but we made money. And on Monday, we are looking at selling it from one of these areas or to buy it from around 23 or something like that. 1723, buying from 1723 or selling from one of these areas. that would be a different trade. Would also be in this channel. Thanks for watching, and I will greet you again with another video very soon. Let's have a look at our account summary. Just a moment. This is the trade we closed. Account history. This is the trade we did today. $1,000. That was that. This trade, this loss, I didn't record it. And I'm going to give more commentary on this one right now. This is the trade, the sell. We sold it in our previous video at 1,742. Let's look at this area. 1,742. Let's have a look. We sold it somewhere here, somewhere in this area. Let's go back to a lower time frame. Let's go to an hourly time frame. We sold it at 1,742. So we were somewhere here. We sold it right then, around that area. Our profit target, as I mentioned in our previous video, was going to be 1730. And I said that I suspected it was going to run down a lot, but I just wanted us take profit at 1730. Now look at this, the low, and I'm going to show you the candle. We sold it here, and it came down to the low of 1,729. Here went a little bit deeper. Yeah, about the same, 1,729. And even though I put take profit, it didn't actually trigger. So this is a demo account. Then it went right up, close to our entry. I wasn't watching because I thought the take profit would have taken care of it. But anyway, it came back down, and it actually took the profit target, activated the profit target to continue down further. From that point, it just went viciously back up, and we expect that is going to go up a little bit higher. It can actually go and overtake this high, but it depends on what happens on Monday. My expectation is if it opens around here, that would be a sell to look for support around here and then maybe continue up. But if it opens up down here, then that would be a buy. So again, that's the commentary for the previous video and the commentary for today. This video, the previous video, was pretty good, like $18,000 profit. So these are all the trades we've taken, except the very first video that had the gold trade that I didn't put enough. I didn't trade enough, so the trade size was far too small. Look at this, the trade has proven us correct. Is going back. a moment. Let's go back to the 5-minute. We exited somewhere around here and it's going right down back. So that was the right thing to do. 2 minutes away from closing. The markets, it can gap up on Monday, but it's actually a buy here, but I'm not going to take a risk. Okay, then I will see you in another video. Thank you for watching. 3 Balls Trader.